Some remakes help us dive into the dawn of the gaming industry while using modern hardware and proper screen resolution for a better experience. System Shock is a perfect example of a project that shows you the evolution of game design and makes you feel the way our ancestors were exploring virtual worlds without extensive guidance. Forget that the map shows you location names on each floor. There are no quest markers here that show you where to go. There is no way to see the list of objectives. You can consider the lack of directions in the game world as a downside. But this is how immersive Sims were built back in 1994, and I love it. The story, without spoilers, is about ChatGPT, who thought that stealing jobs from regular meatbags is not good enough, and it tried to steal a job from a God Almighty himself. During this adventure, you travel around multiple levels of Citadel Space Station, owned by Tri-Optimum Corporation, to unveil the plans of your adversary and to survive this mess that was partially created by your own actions. Each level has its own unique design and atmosphere. Research facilities, green domes, spaceport and others are crafted with love and passion to details. Just look at this luxury executive suit with bars and stuff. I mean, these guys didn't even see that everything was falling apart. So good is just a game that has nothing to do with our real world. Dangers you meet include cyborgs, mutants, radiation, and huge-ass flying coronaviruses that are trying to murder you. Each enemy type has their own weakness that you can properly utilize to get rid of them. To survive, you need to explore your surroundings and gather different resources, such as weapons, healing items, different temporary boosters, and special devices. The story is rich with events. The visual storytelling is combined with audio logs and text logs that will help you to determine the next objective or to understand how to find a certain code that you need to proceed. However, some events are irreversible. At one point, I wanted to come back to buy my Scorpio submachine gun upgrade, just to realize that after my certain actions, the entire part of the space station is flying away with my upgrade inside. Another important part of the game includes solving puzzles to reroute energy and to open doors. You also have to hack the system to open certain areas by playing some Equinox type of a game in the local virtual world. However, I demand answers from the creator of this particular abomination. Who the hell thought that shooting the most boring weapon in the entire game is somehow a fun way to fight a boss? You've literally already had a much better way to shoot down these things while flying. Why didn't you use the flying mechanics here? Let's have a deal. You will never create anything as boring as this ever again, and I will keep pretending that this boss fight does not exist, and this was just a feverish dream.